How you doing, Stick Around? This AC coming at you. We got another show to talk about today. A lot going on. We're going to be back in a few seconds after this. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've got my co-host here, MC Streets.
What's up, Sneaker World? Glad to be back again.
And we are sponsored. We are sponsored by K Spice and Variety and Gifts. If you need any skellies, hats, any scarves, anything like that, that's where you like to go, ladies and gentlemen. She's very professional, well worked. She up there, she be doing her thing. Matter of fact, since we up there on her right now, I might as well just go in and let y'all see a little bit since we're here to let you see what our sponsor does. There's the boss lady. That's Miss Barbara Fortes. So any serious inquiries, call her for business only. Do not call her for anything else. This is not business. You know what I mean? Please don't bother this lady because she's a very busy woman and she got a million things going on. And she's not with the BS. All right? So she makes stuff like this. How professional that Joy the Bulldog hat is. You know what I mean?
Nice.
And
Big up
she goes in, ladies and gentlemen. She up there does it all. Look at that right there. Look at this. So I'm blowing it up for you so you can see you can see what she does. Look at this Atlanta Falcons.
Nice.
You know what I mean? This is what she do. You know what I mean? We got this right here, the Washington Commanders. See how professional that is?
That's my team right there. Big up K Spice and Variety and Gifts.
And then
Barbara, I need to get one of those.
And last but not least, look at this LA Dodgers. So if y'all need anything done, I already told you where you got to go. Just feel free to go check her out and anything like that. We about to get ready to get into these releases for the show. And we're going to talk to y'all and give you our emphasis on the releases. We're going to start it off right here. Air Jordan 1 Low, OG, medium olive color, medium olive black summit, white sail. Release date January 31st, 2026. That came out 2 weeks ago. Let's go into it. Not familiar. Look like you got some yellow taupe on the side. Let's see what MC got to say about MC Streets.
You already know, if anything is olive, it's a good to go. And you know it's olive with the yellow taupe on the side. Perfect for me. I can see me rocking those. All right? Boom shakalaka.
And if they're just going on, they're having a field day. I'm just showing everything about the shoe and everything. We're going to move on to the next. Air Jordan 4, Sierra Red, color, pale ivory, Sierra Red, tough red. Release date February 7, 2026. Price $220. Did I mention the price on this? Oh, I forgot to mention the Air Jordan 1 Low OG medium olive, price $145.
And in my price range.
Oh, they're getting ready for Valentine's Day. It looks like a child sneaker. It's good for the kiddies. I ain't gonna knock it. Let's see what Street's gonna say.
Yeah, looks like a kitty sneaker. You know, we'll take it from there. But it's cool, man. It's red, man, and you know, kind of jazzy there. But you know, okay, I rock with it.
You know what I mean? And we're showing you different shots of the shoe. So if y'all interested in it, you know what I mean, you can go ahead and feel free, whatever you want to do. Look at the the inside of the sole. They got lip prints on it. I never seen nothing like that before. You know what I mean? That's fire right there. MC Streets is probably he stepped off for a second. I'm showing y'all the different images on it till he gets back.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you see the inside of the sole.
Yeah, little Jazzy with the what's her name, man? With the lips on there, Mike, what is going on here?
I don't know.
Tender
Oh,
kiss. Listen. Tender kisses.
oh, we about to get a singing audition, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna be up there with New Edition. He raps now. He's going into singing. That's
So that
streets.
this is what we're gonna call these. We're gonna call these the Sierra Tender Kisses. Sierra
Moving
Red.
on.
Tender Kisses.
Streets approved. Air Jordan 10 hydrants, color chalk hydrants, wild grape. Release date February 12, 2026. Price 200. This is something I can see Cameron wearing because he's really big on purple and everything like that. Uh, I can see it as a collectible shoe. Not for me, but that's my opinion. Don't let me or MC Street's emphasis stop you from buying the shoe, whatever we say. That's our emphasis. Let's see what Street's going to say.
I'ma say grape is good to go. Grape ape. These is fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Got the grapes on there, the grape color, the different color blue cube on there. Man, listen, yeah, this is good to go. And grape is my favorite flavor. Grape ape.
It's coming out in the spring of 2026. They tell you know what I mean, but it said release date February 12th. But when you look at it over here, you know what I mean? They up there. I seen something that said the spring. Oh no, I was wrong. I'm sorry. It's coming out February 12th, 2026. Moving
Grape
on.
ape.
Air Jordan 1 High, OG All Star Color, Cool Gray, Black, Sail, Game Royal White. Release date February 13th, 2026. They're heating up February, ladies and gentlemen. Did I say the price on it? What price is 185? It looks a little nah. It looks frail, you know. Like the material is like it's an old shoe, but I don't know. Streets, streets.
Okay, we got disconnected there, but these are funky, fresh, ready to dress, ready to party. Come on, Dre. They taking this and putting this suede on here with the leather. Yo, that's funky fresh.
Streets approved, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on.
Funky fresh.
Uh-oh. I wish I had a bombshell for this one. Air Jordan 6 reverse infrared, color black, light crimson. Release date February 14th. Woo, perfect for Valentine's Day. Price 210. This is my shoe right here. I think it could have been better if they left the back, let's say Nike Air, left it in black. That's all I'm saying. But even that, this is a must cop. Um, yeah, 26 looking for real, looking crazy right now. Let's see what Street's going to say.
Okay, again, funky fresh, ready to dress, ready to party. Let's go with this. Dre. These infrareds is fire right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, those is crispy clean. Yeah, I could see those with some jeans on. Some black jeans on, a white shirt, or a red shirt, or a grape shirt, or look at it. Look at it. They are funky fresh. I love it.
I'm just running down and let y'all see it. They got the clear icy sole bottom.
Look at the icy sole bottom on the bottom and on the side. Yes, sir. These is funky fresh. Yeah, these is funky fresh right here. I like these.
change the box. Instead of giving us a black gray box, they give us a brown box, something a little different. And I guess they're
Brown
really trying to
box,
sell
brown
this
and
shoe.
black work. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter if you're black or brown. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, they
Okay,
got a lot of
funky
close ups.
fresh,
They got a
Dre.
lot of close ups. They also got the lace the lace locks on here too.
These locks too. With the ooh, that's fire. With the icy spring.
Not for resale. It says property or something. They got a lot. They really trying to sell their shoe streets because they ain't stopped. They just keep uploading this daggone shoe right here. It's
Property,
gonna be this shoe gonna be sold out. This shoe I gonna see lines around the block for this.
yeah,
I can imagine
yeah.
this shoe
You
didn't
can.
come out in
Yeah,
a long time.
you got, you got to get there early for this one.
It all depends on how many they made, and that's we don't know. They got $1 bills in the background.
Mm.
Look at this. I'm just up there showing y'all what it is, and they're not stopping. They up there still going.
Yeah, they really hyping this one up. This one funky though.
Now they got a Soul Supreme. Now they got yellow
Oh,
oxidation. They got some
oh,
oxidation going on. I'm not
oh.
feeling that. They're supposed to look clear. Now they want to put this garbage on. They got to come see me. Moving on.
Mm.
Air Jordan 1 Low OG CNY color football gray sale light chocolate metallic gold. Release date February 17th. Price 140. I can see this for like a female who wear something like this. Not my cup of style. I won't rock nothing like this, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what I mean? I can't say it. More for a female. Let's see what Street's going to say.
Yeah, these are funky, fresh, ready to dress, ready to party, Dre. You don't see all this detail on there with the flower power shit on there and everything else on the front. You know, they got those little jeans where everybody wears, everybody's in the flower power generation. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at that stitching and all that for that flower power in the front. You know what I'm saying? Not on the sole, but on the very tip right there. Look at if you get a closer look at it. That's fire in the back. All right, now let's look on the front, on the toe. Blow that up. That's a real stitching of a flower power. Come on,
Yeah,
Dre.
it's more
Yeah.
for like a
What? What'd you
more
say?
for a woman. More for a
Man,
female.
everything is unisex. I mean, yeah, I can see a woman, I can see a man rocking it too. I'd rock these though with the right outfit on. You know what I'm saying? What they be
And
having
you MC
them
Streets.
those rose-colored jackets and all that other stuff. Funky, fresh, ready to dress, ready to party. Good, Dre.
And that's so of it right there. That's the answer. Moving on. Air Jordan 6 Low Blackout. Color black. Release date February 19th. Price 205. So they coming out with this, I guess. In case after they sell out those, they have something else to make money on. They ain't stupid. Uh, Not for me. Streets.
You got to pull up on that texture on that black. What is that texture looking like on that black? I want to blow that up a little bit. No, I'm gonna blow it up. Oh, it look different. What kind of it?
Like fur, nigga.
Funky, fresh, ready to dress. Funky, fresh.
Feel like
Like you could
fur, like
take
from
your
a
comb and brush it. Make it make some waves on it, Dre. Funky, fresh, ready to dress, ready to party, Dre. Come on, this is fire.
feel like
It
feel
look
like
like,
it came from a
yeah,
dog or something.
it look like
Look at
it
this.
look like you could brush it and make it have waves. That'd be fire. Put some Dax or whatever on it and just make it your word. Yo, Dre, these is funky, fresh, ready to dress, ready to party. Different, Mike. Look at Mike. Look how you go, Mike. Got some human head looking type stuff on your sneakers. Okay. Look like I could put that on my head, bro, and fill in my bald spots in the back of my head.
That's too much information. Moving on. Air Jordan 5 Wolf Gray, color light graphic white Wolf Gray. Release date February 28, 2026. Price $220. I'm not a fan really of the cool grays, the wolf grays, and the list goes on, ladies and gentlemen, in sneaker world and sneaker enthusiasts and sneakerheads. And y'all already probably have an idea. I'm not a crazy fan of this, but to each his own, man. To each his own. I pass. Let's see what the street man gonna say.
I thought this was a favorite sneaker, Dre. You know what I'm saying? And I thought you would be 100 approval on the list. Look at the back. Oh my gosh, look at that material on the back. Okay. Ooh. Oh boy, I'm not gonna give it the funky, fresh, ready to dress, ready to party line. Fresh. Like the
I like
material.
the
I like it.
I like the original. I don't really care for the cool grades, the wolf grades. I'm not really into all that. You know, that's just me. I like the original. I can say the clear icy bottom looks fire. You
Yes,
know
the
what I mean?
clear. I know. I
Followed
ain't
up.
seen that. Like, oh, yeah, we've seen that on sneakers before, but yeah, true. But it's fire though. And I like that he's bringing out in high tops too, or if you want to call it 3/4 or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I just
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
pretty.
That's dope right there. Fresh, funky fresh. Not ready to dress, ready to party yet, but funky fresh.
Man, they really want to promote this shoe, but they just keep they're not stopping. Look at them. You know what I mean? They really want their money worth.
Wolf
All right,
Gray.
moving on. Fragment X Union X Air Jordan 1 OG, color black, white, varsity reds, Sports Royal. Release date February 26. Price 205. They don't even got a date on it. It just say February 2026. Uh, I don't know. Would I wear these? I don't think so. Not my cup of tea. Streets, streets. We're probably having a little technical difficulty.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You there? Go ahead.
okay. Yo, these is busy. It's like, you gotta multitask in these things. You know what I'm saying? So they cool. You know what I'm saying? Dre, you bringing up something different. It's a lot of stuff going on here though, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could see a skateboarder or somebody like that rocking these, or maybe, whatever like that. They cool. It says union, so you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to just bring everything together and multitask. That's all I look at this as. So, but it's cool though. That stitching right there is different. That's different.
That was,
All right.
there's a sample. There's a property of Nike, not for resale. So there's a sample.
Mm,
If you get the sample, man, that's worth more money than the shoe itself.
nice.
That's that's hard as heck to get the samples. Only certain people can get them. You gotta be like high up. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get everything in a minute. And I didn't bring it back. Fragment X Union X Air Jordan 1 IOG color black navy sports royal sale. Release date February 26, 2000 price 205. Now something similar to what we see with the Fragment X at the Union X Air Jordan 1 OG. Because they got red and then one got white. So that's going to take a look at this. Sports Royal.
I like the second pair better.
The other
I
one's
like
from
this.
before, right?
No, I like
But
these
this
right
one,
here. I like this one right here.
they're making it dingy now. Look at it. Look at the fabric.
Yo,
Look
that's
at it.
fire, bro. That's
Look like a
different, yo.
look like an old
It look like
shoe, man.
it look like two different pairs of sneakers, man. Come on, Trey. Because you're looking at it a picture, but when you see them live, it's gonna be like, yo, those is funky fresh, ready to dress, ready to party. That's funky fresh right there.
These look fire
Yeah.
right here. I like these. Yeah. Look all right. The high tops of the J's. They should have had these on the release date.
Yo, those is fire too, man. Those funky fresh, ready to dress, ready to party.
They don't got a release date. They just say 2026. And the kisses on them. Look at this.
Listen, those is funky fresh, tender kisses. Look at that. Funky fresh, tender kisses.
Look at the lipstick on it. Look at this.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at
Those better. I like them better than the other one. Look at the box. The box, all right, too. Box, all right. All right.
hey, Dre.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah, do you remember when Future said, step out the door, girl, ready to tie my shoelace? That's what they gonna be like. When you step out, Dre, the girls are gonna be ready to tie your shoelace. And they wanna give you a tender kisses with it. You heard?
Yeah, yeah. I got something to say. Me and you talked about this a little bit, and I see a lot of YouTubers is up there speaking about this. Now I mentioned this a little while back. No, like I say about January, 2 months ago, November 1st, 2025. Got 54 views. Views would be better, but obviously at the moment it's not. And I mentioned this, and they talking about people buying these sneakers and everything like that, and the price is up there, is going to the resellers and the YouTubers up there trying to make a whole
Hey,
lot of
Dre,
money. And
Dre, I don't mean to cut you
yes,
up. I'm not seeing you.
I'm right here. I see you. I see you.
I don't see you.
I see you.
Okay, copy that.
I see. So this is the thing I don't understand. Um, these YouTubers out here is trying to sell the sneaker for more money than what it is, and the shoe not worth buying. Now, me and Streets talk about this all the time. You know what I mean? If you like the shoe, buy the shoe because you like it. Don't get caught up into the hype, buying this stuff, and then you be disappointed. The shoe ain't worth what you paid for it. And then when you go to StockX and look at the prices, as I showed you in the past, it's not what the hype ain't what is cooked up, the caked up. What you feel about that, Streets?
Man, I think you're absolutely right about that, man. But with these newer releases coming out with all these different flavors, I think the prices are gonna go up because they're gonna have a different type of flair to it. They're gonna be funky, fresh, ready to dress, ready to party. And I think it's really gonna change where these sneakers are gonna go up now instead of the old original ones. That's the way I feel about it, though. I mean, especially after the last couple of releases you have been showing.
Now, I'm not gonna put out no names or anything like that because I don't do that on this show. unless you expose me in streets, then we're gonna come at. But there's a YouTuber on here, and I ain't gonna say anything about him, but he had a great show. He had a great show. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna keep it real good. You know, me and Streets, we deal with him. You know what I mean? OG Trap Joy. And he pointed out some things of these YouTubers. And I ain't gonna say nothing else, but he had a great show. I looked at one of his shows. I made some comments on his comments and everything like that. And a lot of things he was saying, you know what I mean, is true. He was, you know, I was like, I had my mouth was wide open when he was saying this. I was like, that was an awe. And I'm quite sure you probably seen it yourself, right?
Right.
And it's true. Because you got some of these YouTubers up here is trying to hike up the shoe to make money because they do this for a living and trying to sell the shoe for a certain amount of money and they can get paid before the shoe can come out because they already have it. And then all of a sudden, when it hits the stores and everything, the price drops and everything, and he already paid already. Don't make no sense at all. Streets.
Well, man, I guess I see what you're saying. It's like when you buy a car and it devalues when it leaves the lot, right? So, I guess they looking at it like that. You know what? I'm gonna say that times have caught up now. There's nobody else trying to be, it's not going to be like this where it was before where, you know, things go up. People are broke. Everybody don't have no money. And I just think it's going with the times, the environment of the times where the sneakers are dropping, just to make it easier so people could still buy them. Does it make sense?
I agree with you to a certain extent, but you saying people broke. I kind of disagree with you on that. The people up here going crazy for Christmas time and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be in a recession or a depression, not trying to go into this politic thing. And people shopping like they never shopped before. Malls crowded and everything like that. So if I was the president and if I seen all this, it looked like to me, I'd be looking at the reports and the records of the sales and everything. I'd be like, don't look like no recession going on out here. Everybody spending mad money. They spend the money on what they want to spend it on.
Right.
And but the sad thing about it is you spend all this money on this stuff, and then the shoe the first day you get it, you look at StockX, and the next day the shoe already depreciated value.
Right,
Now if you
right, right,
sold the shoe before it came out, who got paid? They did. They made a killing off of you. You stuck with it now.
right.
That's why OG said what he said, and he was getting down on some of these people. I'm not gonna say the names of them, nothing like that. But I ain't saying nothing bad about nobody. I just saw his show. He had a great show. He inspired me to talk a little bit about this to help him out a little bit, and I'm going in on it. You know what I mean? He
Mm,
don't know nothing about this. You know what I mean? But he had a great show, and I agree with him on some of the things he was saying and everything like that. You know,
mm,
I understand, and certain things I don't, some certain things I disagree on. You know what I mean? Because I understand too. Everybody trying to make a profit. Everybody trying to make a dollar. I respect it, but also too, you know what I mean? Don't be trying to sell the shoe. You know the shoe ain't gonna be worth $400, and you trying to sell the shoe for 400. When the shoe come out, you get it for retail, and then later on in the afternoon or the next day, the shoe not 400 no more. You already paid. You made your 400, and you selling stuff that's not even collectible. That's not even collectible. But you know what I mean? Let's say for instance, I just throw it out there. An AJ 12, an Air Jordan 12. You know what I mean? I'm just saying hypothetical. You sell that for like $400. The shoe not worth 400. You know what I mean? People going crazy, gonna buy it off of you. You made your money. Who cares? The other joke over here, next thing you know, the price go down. You go to StockX, you could get it for a fraction less than that.
right, right, right. That's true. That's true. That's
And,
true.
and,
It seems like StockX and everybody's kind of running the prices on what the market is supposed to be. That's what it is. It's a conglomerate thing going on right now.
Yeah, so I don't understand what the hype is to get the shoe. You know what I mean? It's not that serious. Like when the Gammas came out, the Air Jordan 11s, and the Gammas came out. My daughter won them. Now I told you on the last show, like 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? I don't see the hype. I don't see the hype behind it. I really don't. I don't see why everybody's spending all this money like it's going out of style. We're in a recession. If y'all got money like that, y'all might as well start giving it to your neighbors and everything like that. Because that's
Mm.
basically you sharing the wealth. You sharing the wealth and you spreading the wealth. That means you telling everybody, oh, I got it. Here we go. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing I don't understand is, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say it like this. If you're interested in the shoe and everything like that, that's your business and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Go get what you like. But it doesn't make sense spending all this money from the rip and it's not even worth it. And then keep in mind the shoe the price on the shoe goes down. For a perfect example, I know y'all hear me say this all the time. You know what I mean? The undefeateds. The undefeateds had multiple pairs of those. Shoe not even worth 5 cents. Not even worth 5 cents. Then you know why it's not worth something? So none of y'all don't look at all this stuff. Because y'all don't look at how many they see. Nike already made their money. They know what everybody out here going to do. So what they're going to do is instead of limiting the pairs of the shoes, they're going to make millions of them. So they're going to make all the money. They're going to drain the market. So when it's time for you to get the shoe, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You can't. You ain't gonna be able to get. You gonna be able to get it. You're gonna be able to get it, and then nobody gonna want it. The weights. You know what I mean? They holding up pretty good in price. The Nigel Sylvesters, they holding up pretty good in price. Matter of fact, they had a show today out in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. Fat Joe and Nigel Sylvester was down there. I was gonna shoot down there. At the time, I didn't get a chance. You know what I mean? Couldn't go. But they got a big show about to get ready to come up in Vineland, New Jersey, February 1st. You know what I mean? Just Nice hosting that. So I'm gonna try to be in the building. I ain't gonna say I'm going, but I'm gonna try to be in the building. Me and my camera guy. This is what we do. The streets can come down here, he gonna be in the building as well. This is what we do. Anything you want to say, streets? Streets? Well, I guess we having some technical difficulties. Streets? Streets?
Yeah, I hear you. You was breaking up a little bit. I couldn't hear you before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. What was you now? Where were you on? Because yeah, I broke up.
Anything you want to say about what's going on? I was talking about Fat Joe got a show today out of
Oh,
Barclays Center.
yeah, 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 man. I wish I could come out there, man, and be out there enjoy the festivities, man. I know it's gonna be fire out there, man, with those guys, man.
And then they got a show coming up in Vineland, New Jersey with Just Nice. February 1st. I want to try to be in the building
Nice,
for that.
nice. I wish I. Yeah, man. Try to get that on a live, man, and try to see if we can hook up with her. I'd like to introduce and meet that guy, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. If you could get up here, that'd be good. And I got my camera guy. He probably gonna be tagging along with it because he's interested in coming. He would have came out to Brooklyn. He told me today if he would have known about it ahead of time. So Fat Joe down in he up there right now at the Barclays Center.
Barclay.
He's doing it big with Nigel Sylvester. They're giving out Nigel Sylvester shoes. You know what I mean? So I can even
Mm,
make it, but I'm gonna try to make it on the next one. If you can get out here in the streets, that'd be good too. That'd be good too if you can get out
appreciate
here.
that, bro. I'll try.
Yeah,
Right.
but even in that, man, I don't got anything else for you. The streets got anything else he want to say?
Nah, man. It's always been the sneaker world, man. To be on the air with y'all, and again, thank Case Spice for
we're having a little technical difficulty on his end. But if anybody got a, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, you froze. You froze. But
Yeah, I know. Okay, so just want to say big up the case, latest sneaker world. It's always a pleasure, and big up the Case Spice Variety and Gifts for sponsoring us again.
and anybody got to follow me on YouTube, everything. Anybody want to subscribe to the channel, feel free. You can look at my tutorials. I'm going to have some more stuff coming at you real soon and shortly. Everybody's got to be patient. If you want to see greatness, everybody, you know what you got to do. You got to be patient. You know, it don't happen overnight. It got to be right for everybody. You can follow me on my YouTube channel. Also, you can support us in the podcast. If you need my information, any sponsors, anything like that, my YouTube channel is at AC Sneaker Restoration Main 1285. And my email is andrae11 at yahoo.com. And also, you got to give me a phone call, 908-416-0970. Serious inquiries only. Don't be calling me on here because you see me on here, anything like that. Any sponsor got my information, you know what to do. I'm not going to show y'all my info. I'm just going to let it go for right now for today. But I'll be back. If y'all need any merch or anything like that, I have merch for sale too. So if you want to hit me up for merch, I got that. If you need any work done on any shoes, I'm your guy. You know what to do. But it was a blessing seeing everybody, and that's all I have for you. Peace.
Peace.
Hold on a second. We don't want to do that.